Rewiring the Mind, the Science of Memory Through Stories. In the grand tapestry of human experience, the power of storytelling stands as a perennial thread weaving through cultures, traditions, and civilizations. But what if I told you that the act of storytelling has a fundamental, yet under-recognized impact on our brains and cognitive capacities? Join me as we venture into the innovative crossroads of neuroscience and narrative, where discoveries are being made about how the stories we tell and hear shape the very landscape of our minds. The nexus of neuroscience and narratives. The convergence of neuroscience and storytelling marks a pivotal moment in the study of human cognition. Researchers are now more than ever equipped to explore the intricate dance between language, structured narratives, and brain function. Storytelling, far from a mere art form, is increasingly being recognized as an instrumental scaffold for memory enhancement, grounded in the principles of neuroplasticity. Spotlight on neuroplasticity. Emerging studies in neuroplasticity emphasize the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and reorganize itself throughout life. It is this property that lies at the heart of memory formation and retention, a process intricately tied to the creation and strengthening of neural connections. Harnessing neuroplasticity for memory. Neuroplasticity, particularly in the context of memory, underscores the central role that storytelling can play in inspiring and catalyzing changes in the brain's wiring. When we engage with a compelling story, we activate a broad array of neural networks responsible for sensory processing, language comprehension, and emotional response. This multi-layered engagement lays down more robust memory traces by enlisting diverse pathways in the brain, making information more readily accessible for recall at a later time. The anatomy of a memory. Memories are not static snapshots. They are dynamic ensembles of interconnected neurons, spanning various brain regions. Through a process known as long-term potentiation, LTP, these neuronal connections are strengthened over time, providing the biological foundation for memory. The power of a well-structured narrative lies in its ability to harness the principles of LTP, imbuing information with emotional and contextual significance, thereby enhancing its stickiness. Storytelling techniques for memory enhancement. With the groundwork of neuroplasticity laid, we turn our attention to the specific techniques through which storytelling can be harnessed to boost memory. Here are some narrative strategies that educators and communicators can utilize to create deeper learning and information retention. The power of narrative visualization. Embedding facts within personal stories, structuring information into a coherent storyline. Practicing mindful storytelling in education. The integration of storytelling into educational frameworks holds immense potential for enhancing the learning process. Whether it's crafting lesson plans woven with narratives or encouraging students to become the storytellers of their own learning journeys, the scalable applications of narrative pedagogy are boundless. Transforming the classroom with narrative-based learning. Imagine a classroom where math problems come to life in the form of a quest, where historic events unfold like an epic tale, or where scientific concepts are personified and speak for themselves. Such immersive learning experiences harness the brain's proclivity for narrative processing, enriching educational encounters and cementing knowledge in young minds. Empowering students to be the heroes of their tales. Beyond passively receiving stories, empowering students to construct and share their narratives offers a unique path to deep learning. Whether through presentations, essays, or project-based storytelling, students can become active participants in their knowledge construction, sparking a sense of ownership that is known to bolster retention. The ageless appeal of storytelling for memory. The benefits of storytelling on memory are not confined to the classroom. They extend across the lifespan, resonating with learners and communicators of all ages. From the cradle to the golden years, from corporate boardrooms to community centers, the universal appeal of stories knows no bounds. Storytelling for seniors and lifelong learners. For seniors and adults engaged in lifelong learning, the reminiscence-based approach offers a powerful tool for cognitive well-being. Sharing life stories not only preserves personal narratives, but also exercises the memory circuits, maintaining and enhancing cognitive function. Leveraging stories for professional development. In professional settings, the strategic use of storytelling can transform dry presentations into riveting narratives. By aligning the information with a storyline that reflects the company's mission or the audience's aspirations, communicators can leave a lasting impression on the workforce, building a culture of continuous learning and improvement. The future of memory enhancement through stories. The burgeoning field of neuroeducation is poised to bring about a paradigm shift in how we design educational interventions and communication strategies. As we continue to unravel the intricate workings of the brain, we stand at the precipice of a new era, one where the fusion of neuroscience and storytelling becomes the linchpin for creating a more agile and resilient memory. Innovations on the horizon. Cutting-edge technologies such as virtual reality and interactive narratives promise to offer even more immersive and personalized learning experiences. These innovations, when aligned with scientific principles, hold the potential to reshape entire learning ecosystems. The quest continues. My quest for unveiling the science of memory through stories is far from over. It is a collective endeavor that necessitates collaboration between neuroscientists, educators, and storytellers. Together, we pave the way for a future where storytelling stands not only as an art form, but as an indispensable tool for cognitive enhancement and empowerment. In conclusion, as we learn more about how stories sculpt our minds, we are also afforded the opportunity to become more intentional and adept storytellers. By embracing the richness of narrative in our personal and professional lives, we open new doors to understanding, connection, and lasting memories.